everyone, welcome back. We're here with Bobby. We've got our beads. We're talking about the upcoming Mardi Gras season, Fat Tuesday, just around the corner. And real quick, I want to give a shout out to Hatley's Bakery out of New Orleans for making us this beautiful, smelly king cake. Oh, I can't wait to dive into it.
I keep smelling them and I just want to eat them right now.
I do too. I wish we could just grab it and go. But all right, you have some of the great, or some perfect wines too, for everybody to kind of kick off Fat Tuesday with.
So if you're celebrating Mardi Gras, we've got some of the most probably iconic food for that, and then some wines to go with it. So we're going to start with some oysters. And this first wine is actually going to be the classic pairing for raw oysters from France. This comes from the Loire Valley. This is a from the region of Muscadet, Sèvres et Maine. And this is Milan de Bourgogne. So as people would squeeze lemon on oysters, this is pretty much going to do that.
Okay, and I can kind of taste how it would go well with the oyster, because I had oysters from Restaurant Tyler not too long ago and never had one in my life, but they were delicious. All right.
Super acidic.
This other white wine, this one was actually made in New Orleans, right? This one?
It's made by a guy who lives in New Orleans, but makes wine in Napa.
Gotcha.
So this is going to be what I call the New Orleans pairing, vending machine wines. This is the field trip. And if you're doing anything for Mardi Gras, definitely search out these wines, because you can't celebrate New Orleans without the guy from New Orleans.
Right, right. If you're going to do anything for Mardi Gras. And this one also goes well with the oysters.
And this is going to be a Peak Pool Chardonnay blend.
Gotcha. Well, it tastes very good. And like you said, this one's from New Orleans, folks. So if you're celebrating Mardi Gras in that area, you definitely want to do that. All right, and you've got a rosé here.
Yes. So for crawfish, you know, there's different levels of spice, mild to spicy. This one is going to be mild, but we are doing it with a rosé because a lot of people are very into rosés. You could do Riesling, and the higher up in spice you go, the sweeter you want your wines to be, because
that
it's
makes
really
sense. You want the sweetness to kind of drown it out a little bit.
Kill the heat.
And in Cajun country, it's probably spicy.
Yeah, but this
spicy.
is not a dry, sweet wine. This is dry, but it's going to be super fruity, so it's going to help mask some of that spice.
Awesome. And then last but not least, the ever so famous
dessert
cake.
Yes, so we've paired it with a Lambrusco. Lambrusco comes from Italy. There are 11 varietals of Lambrusco. This is going to be the Sorbara. This is going to be very floral, more acidic.
Oh, wow. That one is delicious. Oh my gosh. All right, and that one's going to pair well with a king cake if you're eating king cake.
Oh, yes.
For New Orleans. And don't forget, if you find the baby in the king cake, that means you have to buy the king cake next year. So Bobby and I, we're about to dig in, see who has to buy next year's king cake. Until next time, cheers.